Just a quick sound check, guys. Can you hear me? One person in, 3 thumbs up already. Absolutely brilliant, that. Hi, Colin. Hi, Diane. Hey. Just bear with me while I get my phone set up so I can re-chat, because it's not coming up on the screen, or it is, but that briefly. If you put the telly on for me, B, so I can read it as well, because I can't see a faffing thing. Sorry about this confusion, guys. It's my first ever live, as some of you will certainly know. Hi, Diane. Hi, Colin. Yeah, I'm just glad to be here, and it's been an eventful. I'm trying to think how long I've been on YouTube. Properly about 4, maybe 5 months. It feels like it's never been anything else but YouTube, as daft it sounds. Has anybody got any questions? I know that Colin and Diane keep going back and forth and saying hello. That's how it appears on the phone.
So I can watch it.
So, yeah. Brandon, pass me the remote so I can pull it up on the TV. Right. It's not pulling up on the TV. Hello, Brandon. Are you already in chat?
Yeah, I've just had to compliment. I think Colin started to actually watch it because it's made me verify my age.
Right, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, hope you're all good. That's what Colin's just sent me, bless him. Looks like it's just kind of us 3 for now. Diane, I don't have to make you a moderator, and I don't think I'll need it at this stage, so... but I know I've got to click on your name when it comes up, and it's just disappearing that quick. So, plan B. I have my other phone. Well, hey, I can see it now. Thank you, guys. Hey, I can see it now. Thank you, guys. I will just put this somewhere safe so I can actually see it. I will knock the volume off. Right. So, is there anything that anybody wants to ask me? You having trouble making in the chat, LOL? Yes, I am. Just as a point of interest, yes, people know me for doing mechanics and one thing or another. The painting behind me is one I've done. So I can paint as well, not just cars. And I'm just really glad to be here. I just want to start off by saying what I've got planned for next year, which again, only a day and a bit away. I am planning on going and filming the plane wreck, and that should be interesting. And I've also got planned going around a museum where they built the Lancaster and Halifax bombers. Sorry, I keep looking down at chat. This is all so weird. It's all so weird, but brilliant at the same time. Right. So, PM a message, add moderator. So, that should be one. And the other one that I absolutely respect, don't get me wrong, I respect you both, is Diane. Diane, I think you're absolutely amazing. I know this should be about me, but I just want to say what a brilliant person, not just a moderator, but I speak to you in Discord and you keep my spirits up, you keep me going. And that's what it's all about. I keep seeing hi Brandon in here, and I'm presuming it's Brandon Garthwaite, not Brandon off Discord. Yeah, Brandon Garthwaite, for those people who don't know, he's my stepson. So I'm, teaching him young. I saw something about the painting then, it's disappeared. You're a better painter than me. That's a relief. I thought you were going to say, Colin, I'm a better painter than what I am a YouTuber, which is fair comment.
That took you months, though.
It took me a couple of weeks to paint that. But I actually did the outline by turning the canvas upside down and sketching the outline out. And as daft as it sounds, it might look as though there's black on the painting. There's not one single piece of black. I don't like black.
Blue.
Yeah, it's very dark blue. Andy, DJ is having trouble getting into chat. Right. Fair enough. Well, DJ, if you can hear me, I appreciate that you're not in chat, but thanks a lot for joining us. I see your picture on Discord, and I believe you like dogs. I know it's such a silly, trivial little thing, and I do appreciate the fact that you do your best to try and talk to me. I will say this, and this is my disclaimer, sometimes I might not answer straight back. I do struggle with the old reading and writing, but from what comments I do see of yours, you're a brilliant person. Right. The only painting I'm going as myself. What, you mean you look in the mirror, Colin?
I get more paint on myself than the walls.
You get more paint on yourself than the walls. That's fine. I can live with that. Sorry, you're not supposed to make me laugh. I'm sorry if I'm unprepared for another reason as well. I've just been watching Runny Egg, and I know a lot of you know Runny Egg, but the fact that someone's just give him $199.99 super chat, it's kind of thrown everybody out a bit, because that's just mind-blowing. She's here. Andy says thank you. You're more than welcome. As I say, I appreciate that DJ Lane can't get in, but if anybody else wants to speak, hiya Claire. Woo woo. It's all right. Runny says he might come in, and if he comes in, it'll be Runny, 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 la 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 la. So there you go. I mean, okay, I did do a shout out once for Claire on one of my videos, and it was Claire Aurora. She's a good one. She's a good one, Claire Aurora. But there we go. I know this isn't a singing channel, but I'll gladly try and keep you amused. And as for saying anything about Colin, as a friend, he's brilliant.
Helps me with one.
It's all right. It helps my son a lot. They both do Bloodborne on the PS4, and it's good. I'm just an idiot, LOL. No, you're not, Colin. No, you're not an idiot. You're an understated idiot, but you're not just an idiot. I love you loads. And again, the amount of times that we'll message each other and chat, because I know your channel's recently picked up, but you know I'm there to support you, Colin, and I always will be. I was going to make, I tell you what, my next person I'm going to make a moderator, but I'm not going to do it just yet. If there gets more people in here, Claire, asking you now rather than just doing it, would you mind being a moderator? Hopefully she'll say yes. But again, I've got a lot of respect for Claire as well. I'm rocking the table. I bet the camera's going like this. I do apologise. Right. Is there anything that anybody would like me to do in the next 12 months going forward? Or does anybody know of any YouTubers near me that I could actually do a YouTube with? I have said that when I go down to the Friends Bungalow in Cornwall, I will pass Colin, and I'd love to do just some kind of video with Colin, because it's basically on the way down to Cornwall. I made, what's that last one say, Brandon, please?
I made the live. Hooray, doing great, Andy.
Woo! Sorry, I am so happy with this. I wish that my reading and writing, sorry, shut up, stop going on about reading and writing and just enjoy it, Andy. How many? You may welcome to have 2 cups, Andy. 2 cups of what? A cuppa or two. Well, I've got a sore throat, so I've got my old Lemsip here in a Doctor Who mug.
Best TV show on the planet. Recently.
I must admit, I do have quite a thing to do with Doctor Who, but I'm not going to harp on about it. But I will say this: I went to the same school as Jodie Whittaker. She's 10 years younger than me. And I do remember her going around the local pubs in Shat. Shat is an abbreviation for Skelmanthorpe, which is where she lived. I used to be the next village on, Denbydale. Diane, I don't understand emojis, but I'll take it anyway.
Happy chick, normal chick, walking chick, dancing lady in red, and an Elvis Presley.
Lady in red is dancing with me. That's enough for that.
I can see the chat, but it's refusing to load up. But I'm not going on the internet, so it'll slow you down.
Right, fair enough. But yeah, I'm just happy to be here and have a general chat. And although I'm probably going to get shot in the foot for this, if I go as far as an hour, which I can't see me doing, but I do want to have a quick prayer just to say, I'll tell you what I was going to pray for anyway. I was just going to pray that we all have a decent new year and that we don't have any nasty surprises. But as I say, I'll leave that till the end. Sorry, I've just shot myself in the foot. That's one thing you should not do on a live. But to be honest, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and that's who I am. So I hope you don't mind me saying that. And take a breath. Right. So, apart from tuning in to see a rambling idiot, yes, I know this is as bad as my videos. It's like a train wreck, but I don't mind because it's who I am. I will say this, Colin. When you're thinking about going live, and breathe.
Claire said that she'd be honoured when it came to...
Yeah, I saw the bit about Claire being honoured to be a moderator.
I'm just going to grab out 2 minutes myself a brew.
Okay. We like you for you, Andy. I tell you what, Claire, I can't ask for any more. Runny egg! Whoa, runny! Runny. La 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 la. What the heck are you doing to me? I'm not sure why when you go live. I don't know, Colin. Think Dragon. Sorted, mate. I hope you're well. I've been watching a few of your streams and it's all good. Is there anything that you've got planned for the next 12 months? I know that you've just had your banner done and it looks good. I must admit, though, I've got to agree with Ronnie. It does look like you've clipped the top of the banner as you've loaded it up. Jason, you're a star. And again, although I've not seen his name in here, David Drones Adventures, I've just seen that he shared this out for me. So, top bloke. But going back onto Ronnie, and I know most of us know this, if you want help with your channel, and if, like, I was struggling yesterday to even attempt this live stream, and he was there, called me up along with 2 other people, and he was absolutely spot on. And he just said, be upbeat, go for it, just, you know, enjoy yourself. What more can you ask?
Bit of history, that.
Yeah, I don't know why my son's just passed me an old Walkman, but there we go. Again, thank you, Think Dragon, because I believe that you've just shared me out as well. DJ Lane, hi! Sorry, I shouldn't shout. I know I shouldn't shout. So, I know that tomorrow, is it tomorrow or is it the day after? I'm all to cock. But I know that Ronnie's on about doing the karaoke, if you like.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, which should be good. So I'd like, you know, if you want to go along and have a sing song or whatever, or just be entertained. Don't get me wrong, if you hear my singing, it's terrible, but I do try. Brandon, what's Brandon? It's aimed at you, this one, Brandon. It's all right, he's just looking at his phone. Brandon, give us a hit.
Brandon is giving us a hint and saying, you are as old as Walkman.
I'm older than a Walkman. The Walkman came out in 1978. Don't ask me how I know that, but I do. And I'm older than a Walkman.
You used to own a couple of Walkmans, like you had a top of the line one back when you were a kid.
Yes, I did used to have some waterproof Walkmans, but there we go. Is it not terrible? What, that I'm older than a Walkman? Quite possibly. However, I have got the airline to prove that, but I'm not quite as old as Ronnie. Hey, I'm just being honest. You can't fault me for being honest. I'm quite surprised. There's 8 people in here and I've got 7 likes.
Yeah, I'm the 8th.
I would. Diane, you shouldn't admit to things like that, darling. If anybody doesn't know what I'm on about, I was married in 1978.
You weren't married in 1978?
No, Diane was, not me. I'd have been 4, Brandon. That'd have been a bit wrong. David Drones Adventure, hello, just shared you out. Thank you so much. I had seen the notification that you shared me out and it was very much appreciated. So, hi, David. And again, please don't fall off your bike. I know you were probably distracted by something in the distance. I know what you like. But yeah, don't fall off your bike, mate. It's not worth it. And breathe. I honestly don't know how Ronnie does this. I really don't. And relax. That's wonderful, guys. Yeah, I agree. Think Dragon. That is wonderful. To say that I'm such a small YouTuber, the last time I checked, I've got 55 subs. Yeah, I'm quite happy. It's gone up to 3 in the last 2 days. You're doing great, Andy. I'm trying, but yeah, I ate a patch on a lot of other people. Collins Trivia, hi. Yes, we've said hi to Minzy. Hugs, Minzy. Yeah, Minzy, Diane were some of the first people I spoke to on Discord. And although we don't see much of Minzy in Discord these days, I tell you what, when I first went in, I was a different person than what I am now. And she was an absolute star. I can't shout out enough people. Pinned on places. I tell you what, I'm honoured to have you in. I really am. My dog's trying to knock my extension lead off, which will probably drag the phone off. So just forgive me for being at a silly angle here.
Come on.
Yeah, I've got a 9-year-old Rotty and he's as daft as a brush. Yes. I tell you what, I was saying earlier before you came in, Think Dragon, what he did on Runnies. I'm absolutely, I don't know how I managed to carry on at all. You blew us away, mate. Runny Raid. All right, so Runny's obviously mentioned it. Well happy. Aqua. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting out of breath here. As I say, I don't know how you do it, Runny. B?
Yeah.
No, the other B. B on here, not B as in Brandon.
I'm the one and only B.
Well, if you're the one and only B, we'll put you in a black and yellow shirt.
I do that every Saturday.
You do that every Saturday?
Hornets talk.
Well, true. Gemma. I'm sure I saw Gemma then. Well, hey, how are you doing? If I'm shouting too loud for you, Gemma, I apologise. I can't really do anything about the tone of my voice because I'm a gobby, so-and-so. But if you want to turn the volume down, I totally get it. Mins. I'm good. Thank you, Gemma. I just want to say, now we've got a few more people in here, right? I know that Lee's wanting to go dive in, and I know he's going to put the fridge magnet on his tank that Runny sent him to scare off the sharks. Has anybody else got anything silly they're going to do in the near future? I know that silliest thing I do on a daily basis is get out of bed. I could just quite happily stop there. No, joking. But it's like, what's Diane put here? When you first came into Discord, Andy, you were very quiet. Very true. Yeah, the wife just whispered, you want to try living with him? But again, the thing is about YouTube, I've been struggling in a lot of ways, and when I started YouTube, you've got no excuse just to be yourself and get out there and enjoy it, which is the main thing. Andy, great painting behind you. Yes, I painted it myself. So, yeah, it took me about 3 weeks. So, yeah, painting cars is easier, but it takes about the same length of time. But again, you've just got to express yourself in whatever way you can. I'm fine, Brandon.
I'll take you up in that one.
Okay. Sorry, my son. DB Punisher. What have I done to deserve this? You're an absolute star. And again, the fact that so many people, 18 people in here. Wow. Okay, well, sorry. I say I don't know how he does it keeping up with the chat. I'll tell you what though, one thing I will say, and that is the community. I know it's not a social media, don't get me wrong, but the community on YouTube, there for one another, they help one another, and it's amazing to be a part of that. So I'd miss that, Claire. I'd miss that entirely. But I tell you what, Claire, I totally agree. Happy New Year. And Minza, put my tongue back in. Yeah, definitely Happy New Year. I mean, I've got all my dreams coming true at once here. I'm getting to do stuff that my old shy retiring self wouldn't do. I do have an apology to make. Pinned on Places. I've not watched this last video yet, but I promise I will. I've caught up with all the others, so I'm on the right path. That's 18, that's awesome. Yeah, I can't argue with that, mate. I cannot argue with that. Because again, Lee, you're a Yorkshireman. Yeah, you might live in Ireland, but you're a Yorkshireman. And we all talk so slow. And we all talk relatively quiet. Or unless we've had a few pints. And it's good to have another Yorkshireman in the background. Right. What's Minzy put here?
I'm glad we get to watch you.
Yeah. Sorry, I know. I keep relying on other people. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Claire. It had gone completely out of my head. I got carried away in the moment. And I tell you what, one thing I do want to do next year, I started building a buggy right at the beginning of my YouTube journey, and I had to go on the back burner. Now, this buggy that I'm building, I'm basically manufacturing, apart from the engine and gearbox and the wheel hubs, I'm manufacturing everything myself.
There's also the gearbox plate. So you can flip the gearbox.
So, again, at the end of the day, that's going to be one series I am going to be doing. I hope it's not too boring for you all. I will try and edit it the best way I can. I know I've got an old 102-year-old lathe that I need to restore as well. That'll be another series of videos that I'll be doing. But again, I will try and keep them short and sweet. I tell you what, Diane, I must be one ahead of you because I've got 18 people in here and 16 thumbs up. I don't think I've ever had 16 thumbs up on anything. However, there is one thing I am celebrating at the moment. The second video I ever put out has now got over 1,070 views, and it's only 40 seconds long, and that's an achievement for me. It's my first video to, well, go over 3 figures, but to hit that many views, I believe that there is a decent audience out there to watch it. Oh, Runny, you're a star. It's just come up that Runny shared me out. Do you know what? This is, yeah, Runny had his mind-blowing moment. This is mine. Yeah? Yes, I'm failing in so many ways, but I'm keeping going. So I'd say it's all good. What I am curious about, is there any channels in here that don't see Runny Egg? And the reason why I'm asking that, honestly, it is worth popping in giving a visit. You never know, it might get your channel up. And if he gets your channel up, it will give you honest, straightforward advice. He's not there to be condescending. He's not there to have a go at you. Sometimes he'll give me advice and I'll think, okay, I hear you, but how am I supposed to do that? Because I am technologically phobic, if you like. But I will keep trying. And that's my promise to Ronnie, because he's put the work in. I need to put the work in. Gemma, I've got to just want to say, because I don't get a chance to say things like this, you're a superstar. I do watch your channel quite often. I'm not going to go into details, because if you want to see what Gemma's Journey Grace is about, go and see her. Yeah? Commando plays, right? Commando plays the last couple of times. Yes, sometimes I've not always got the banter. You've absolutely had me in stitches. And I know this isn't a shout-out channel. Yeah? But I want to thank you. And I want to thank you because when I was trying to set this live up, you were one of the people there who was sort of like, right, Andy, what's up? And you helped me get it sorted. Yeah? Yeah. Claire. Lee's around for it, and he helps a lot of people behind the scenes. He really, really does. DJ Lane. I don't create any content. That's fine. But I tell you what, if you don't create content, like Diane doesn't create any content, but she is a very important part of YouTube. She is a moderator on so many channels. And I'm not saying be a moderator, but I am saying whatever we do, we couldn't do without you lot out there. So I know this might sound bizarre, but give yourself a good big pat on the back. It's all right. I'm going to confuse some people here. MacGyver, how are you? It's so good to see you in here. And a few people will know what I mean by MacGyver, because she MacGyvers everything when she needs to. No,
I'm joking.
odd off, Brandon. My son was just about to put mistletoe above my head.
I've moved it from the light thing because I keep on putting it.
Yeah, we've got the mistletoe and it was hooked on a light fitting, and he's 6'4".
Without wearing shoes on.
Yeah, without wearing shoes, he's 6'4". When he's got shoes on, especially his high heels, he hits the door frame. It's all right. I've just been sworn at for that. Anyway, Lee, I thought about sending you a gift. I might send you a baby bio grow bag. I hope you don't mind. Some people will get that joke, some won't. And as for Claire keep putting the crab emojis when she's speaking to Lee, that's so funny. I tell you what, though, honestly, I know I'm only, half an hour in? I know this much. It's a joy to talk to you all. That's the one, Claire. That's the emoji that I'm on about. Andy, you're a great, sweet friend. Genuine sweet friend. I tell you what, thank you. And again, I think the main thing is that I'm as mad as a hatter. And yes, I do mechanics, but now you might understand why I have the manic part. One thing I do want to do, I I might actually add on to my banner at some point that it might be Manic Mechanic, and then as a subtitle further down put and adventures, because I do want to go out and have some adventures looking at industrial revolution, things like that. I do actually know a lot of it in my local area. There's a lot I don't know, and I'd like to take you on the same journey as I will be going on. I mean, again, there's Stanage Tunnel, which isn't so far away from me, and is it the longest canal tunnel in Europe? I think it's something like that. But again, it's just, I've got a lot of ideas. We do have some amazing scenery. We have Castle Hill that I showed you, and on that particular day I did show you, it was a horrid dull day. But again, we have the Pennine Way that a lot of people walk along every year. There's all kinds of planes and things dumped up on the moors there. And again, there was the Moors Murderers, which I'm not going into because that would be a different channel entirely. What's Think Dragon? You could do a video like what?
What does a mechanic eat for breakfast?
Only thing I can say to that is nuts. But not my own. So there we go. What does a mechanic eat for breakfast?
Bacon butter.
It certainly won't be Pop-Tarts. I can't stand the things. They stick to my teeth. And as I said to Jason of 3am Forge, I says, I have a very British smile. And he turned around and said, what a crackhead smile with all your teeth. And it's kind of, to a certain degree, yes. Because my teeth are pretty terrible. But again, totally irrelevant. Roman, stop knocking the table, mate. Go over there. Good boy.
No.
The hospital. Right. Colin's put the hospital.
Has them locked up just in case I eat them with my mince pies.
Yeah, fair comment, Colin. And
And the actual adventure videos are fun to watch and full of information.
I'll tell you what, Brenda, I will do some more videos like that. I mean, there's certain ones I did in the past, like the Lost Railway line between Huddersfield and Meltham, and that was quite good because it was the history of David Brown tractors. So from a mechanical point of view, it worked. 3am Forge. Woo woo.
Yes, Claire, it is your dog. Well, it's my dog. But yeah. Claire's asking if Roman's yours.
Well, technically he's the wife's dog, Claire. But yes, he's definitely knocking the table. I think if I ever do a live from home again, I'm going to have to screw the table down to the floor.
Roman.
Roman, shift your bum. Tell you what, Roman, come here. No, he's not going to jump up on the settee.
Right, lie down there.
Where is Jason? Minzy and them hugs. Can't fault you, lass. Open cam. Don't know what you mean by that. Open cam. Runny, you've confused me with that. I'm sure you'll tell me later. So, one thing I do want to do while Jason is on here, I want to give him a public invite, and I do want to do a live with him at some point. I don't know how it'd work with the delay, but I would really, really love to do a live. Just chatting about projects in general and seeing how they go. Right, you want to begin someone up with you? Yes, that would be good if I could bring somebody up, but I don't know how to do it. I'm just being honest. So, how do we do that then? Because I tell you what, there's quite a few people on here I would love to bring up. Any suggestions on how to do it? No, that's set light, set microphone. You raised the bar, Andy. Yeah, I might have done. But again, why didn't I look into this beforehand? I'm trying to see if I can bring somebody else up. And if not, I will have to do it another time. Do you have
Streamlabs?
I was going to do it on, I think the problem is that I've done it all straight from YouTube. But again, I think if I ever do one again, I'll be doing it from StreamYards. I've tried that, tapping that. And if you know...
As you know, I'm still not feeling the best, but once I'm feeling better and not coughing every 2 seconds, I'd love to join you.
Yeah, Jason, I totally hear you on that. And I'm not going to go into details, but I know that Jason's not well. But again, at the same time, the fact that he would love to do it, I can't fault him one little bit. I think at this point, because of my lack of ability or lack of understanding how this works, as I say, it is my first ever live. I will research, I will come off here shortly, but again, next time I go live, I will have it where I can pull people up, because there's a few people on here I know very little about. And yes, I'd love to pull Jason up. Yes, one day, maybe I'd love to pull Diane up. I don't know why she doesn't want to be brought up, but I get that. I'd love to bring Lee up. I'd love to bring Ronnie up. But this is going to sound bizarre. One person in particular, well, there's two people in particular I'd like to bring up, and that's Gemma's Journey Grace, if I could. And I would also like to bring up DB Punisher Games. For the pure and simple reason, I think it would get DB's channel to a wider audience. Well, a different audience. I won't say necessarily wider, but a different audience. So, on that note, guys, I'm getting a bit running out of steam because I'm not used to doing this. And I'm not going to lie and put you through another 20 minutes me droning on. But I'm going to say thanks a lot. Good night. God bless you all. And I'll see you later.